I'm Lyle Burns, co-founder of the Noise Complaints Group, and today I want to talk about a market all artists should be tapping into. If you live in a city with a college campus or a city near a college campus, you should be tapping into that college market for a number of reasons. So today I'm going to talk about why it's so important to take advantage of colleges around you and how you can do that. College students are an audience looking for what's new, what's hot, and they want to have something that others don't have so they can share that with their friends back home and at other schools. They'll act as evangelists for your music. So if a college student finds your music, they like it, they're feeling it, they're going to go share that when they go back home with their friends, and then their friends are going to take that music, they're going to bring it back to their school, or they're going to share it with people at other schools because they want to be on the cutting edge of what's hot. And college students, they have free time to discover new music and really listen to it, explore it, and find out about you as an artist. So it's a great market to dive into just for getting your music to spread faster. Next, college students are tastemakers. Older gatekeepers and influencers take their cues from younger audiences. So if you're buzzing with college students, people in the music industry will pay attention to you, and they will want to jump on that bandwagon if you're building with college students. Colleges have money, and they're always putting on events, whether it's a student organization, a fraternity, a sorority, or the college itself. They all have budgets and they need entertainment for their events, so you can tap into that college market, get money from them for performing. And it's a real opportunity that a lot of artists aren't taking advantage of because they're not building relationships with the schools or with students that are in fraternities or in clubs, and they're missing out on financial opportunities there. Next, there are a ton of resources to tap into beyond the students themselves. So there's college radio stations. Music needs to be played at school events. There's college newspapers and magazines and clubs. Networking events aren't always only dedicated to students. They're often open to the community as well. And other artists come into town to perform. So you can tap into all these resources. You can network with people. You can meet other artists and get opportunities to collaborate, especially when they come in town to perform. You can say, hey, I live in the city too. Let's link up. I'll show you around before your show. Or you can say, hey, if you need an opener for this show, let me open for you. You can get profiled in a school newspaper, whatever. There's a lot of resources beyond just the students to tap into as well, even if you're not a student at a college. Colleges also offer the opportunity to get affordable help. If you're working on a project and you need help, college students can be that affordable help you need. There's students studying graphic design. There's students studying marketing. There's students studying just general business. There's students studying data science and statistics to help you understand your social media and streaming analytics. There's journalism students looking to profile artists. There's film students looking to shoot videos. There's photography students looking to take photos for people. There's a ton of people trying to build out their resumes, get some work experience, and make a little bit of money on the side. Or they're looking for an opportunity to complete a school project. So if they can film a video for you, or shoot a commercial for you, or make a documentary of you making your project, or do a write-up on you, or build your website, or take your streaming data, your social media data, and your fan data and synthesize it and come up with something, they can use that for their schoolwork as well. And they'll probably take less money than a typical freelancer. So if you have work that needs to be done and you don't have a team around you and you need some extra support, reach out to college students for that support. They will be willing to help you. Most of them are big-time music fans, so it's something fun outside of their day-to-day schoolwork that they get to apply their skills to. Last, it's a great market for research and feedback. You can see if your music's popping with this audience before you roll it out to the world. You can test your photos, you can test your music, you can test your single, you can test your artwork all of that before you roll it out to the larger world online. You can see what the response is at a college market with people with a lot of different tastes, people with a lot of different interests. So if you tap into that college market, you can see if you have a hit on your hands before you even roll it out. So how do you do all of these things? First, you need to market like a politician. You need to get in the mindset of, I should be where these students are. I should be meeting them. I should just be friendly and professional. Don't be creepy. Don't try to come to their parties. Don't try to get too personal. Be natural, like you're making a friend, like you're networking anywhere else. Market like a politician. Get your name out there. Hang up posters. Get known. Have them thinking about you. Find a way to make a connection with these students. Check out faculty office hours. Many faculty have projects for their students at the end of the year. And many faculty will be interested in connecting you with students if you come to them with projects. A lot of times students aren't coming to their office hours, and office hours are just time set aside to interact and network with their students. So if you can go to a professor and say, I have this project that I need help with, can you connect me with a student? A lot of times they will be able to do that. So figure out what faculty works in departments where you need help and see if they can connect you. Host an event. If you don't want to be on the college campus all the time and you want to interact with students outside of that environment and bring them more into your world, host an event, throw a party, throw a show, invite them out to a show, get them in your world where you can talk to them more comfortably and break up the monotony of their day-to-day lives. Find music-related clubs. Like my school had student hip hop organization where we just discussed hip hop, our favorite albums, what was going on in hip hop in general, or guest speakers would come like other rappers as well. And these meetings that we had once a month were open to the community. So people in the community also interested in hip hop could stop in and join the discussion. So a lot of times these clubs are open for people who live in the area, or colleges are bringing in speakers. And even if you're not a student, you can pay and go to an event and hear someone speak about a topic you're interested in. And then you get to meet and talk to all the people after the event. So you can tap in to those things where you know you have things in common with the people around you and just make relationships that way. Like I mentioned, post flyers, hand out flyers for your shows, post posters, have really creative artwork, get your name, catch people's eye, have things that pop and strike up a conversation. The more flyers you post, everyone's posting flyers about events, about clubs, whatever. If you have a show, make a poster. If you have a release coming out, make a poster, hang it up around campus. People will notice, they might check it out. Go to the hangout spots, play your music on some speakers, see what the response is, see if people are feeling what you're playing, see if they come up and strike up a conversation based on your music. That's how you're going to get that feedback to see how people are really feeling about your music. If you just go and play it while people are outside running around or hanging out, you'll have that opportunity to really see honest reactions from students. Find the school radio and meet the people who work there. Oftentimes it's journalism students or communication majors or students interested in DJing. And you can slide them music to play. You can go on for an interview, whatever. You can build a relationship and get your music played on college radio. And college radio a lot of times is projected out beyond the college. Maybe they have an online radio station where a lot of people are tuning in. Or if people are driving around listening to the radio, they might be tuning in to college radio in their cars. So now you're reaching a whole new audience and you're getting radio play from a college rather than a traditional radio station. Pitch to frats and student organizations, make those relationships. Frats and student organizations throw parties, they throw events. They need people to come perform. They need entertainment for their events and their parties. And a lot of times, especially fraternities, they want to differentiate themselves from other frats so they can get new members and show that they're the most fun frat. So you can pitch, you can say, hey, if you're tired of having the same bands, if you're tired of having the same artists, if you're tired of just playing, like putting a playlist on, have me come perform at your event. It'll be something different. I guarantee a good show. Here's my price. Here's my quote. Pitch to them. Build a relationship. After your set, go hang out in the crowd with them. You're making a connection because they're remembering this party. They're having a good time. Your music's playing. Then they're meeting you. They're remembering. They're connecting that positive experience with your music, and that's going to last a long time. It's going to turn these students into fans that are then going to go out and support your music. So whether you're a rapper, singer, a producer, a DJ, whatever, get in with the frats, get in with the student organizations, and align yourself with events, positive events that are going to be burned into their memories. That's how you build those lifelong fans, giving them positive experiences connected to your music. If you don't want to spend all your time on campus with them, and you obviously can't spend all your time on campus, you have other things you need to do, you can still break into these college networks online, whether it's leveraging Instagram, Twitter, Facebook groups, or other apps. Find out where college students are communicating online, where they're finding out about jobs, where they're finding out about parties, and just interact there. You can build relationships online the same way you would any other social media interaction online. You're just now focusing on college students. Or you can run your Facebook ads if you're dropping a new song, you're promoting something. You can run Facebook ads and boost your posts so they show up and target students at that specific college, at this college in your hometown. As you build your reputation and buzz around campus, you'll see new opportunities open up. As college students hear your music, they find out that you're a local act, they'll be supportive. They'll be like, man, I really want to bring you out to a show. Opportunities will open up, and you show your appreciation for these opportunities by acting. So don't think just because you're local, they won't want to support you. And as I mentioned, there's a ton of people going on. If they can get a local act, it's easier. No one can get a big artist all the time. Be local, build your reputation and buzz within this college campus, and see what other opportunities open up just from that. There's no real trick other than making yourself known and making an effort to build relationships and connections so that opportunities become available. So it's not rocket science or anything. It's just the same way you would network with anyone else. You can network with college students. You can network with these college organizations. You can network with people who work in the radio stations, people who work at the college newspaper, whatever. You just need to put yourself out there, make that connection, and build that relationship. And there's always going to be new people coming in and out of the college, so there's always new opportunity there. And then, like any fan base or audience, you still need a good product that they're interested in, and a personal connection means more loyalty. And more loyal fans means more evangelists to spread the word because they want to see you succeed. So like I mentioned, college students, they want to know what's hot. They want to know what's new. And then they want to be the first to it so they can say, hey, I know about something you don't. Let me put you onto this. And they have time to discover music. So they'll go tell friends at other colleges. They'll go back home, tell their friends back home, hey, I found this artist. They're dope. Check them out. Play it for the car. While they're on break, they'll play it on the aux cord. If they go on spring break, they might blast your music. Other people will hear it. They're like, man, I need to check that out. I need to bring it back to my college because my college doesn't know about this guy yet or this girl yet. Let me go put everyone else on and bring something new back. And now you're spreading to other colleges, and you're spreading, and more opportunities are existing outside of your hometown as well. So, artists, go conquer your local college markets, watch your career grow, watch your brand grow, and watch your music spread. If you take the time to attack and dedicate yourself to building in these college markets, you can build professionally, you can get help, and you can watch your music spread.